the third in our IELTS success series of interviews, where I interview students that I've worked with who have been successful in their IELTS and got the score that they wanted, and in many cases have got higher scores in some of the parts of the test. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Bernie Wall, and I'm an IELTS trainer specializing in students who need Band 7 and 8, and sometimes Band 7 and 8 in each part of the test. And today I'm delighted to be interviewing Aruna, who passed his IELTS in May, I think it was, and got some really fabulous results, which I'm sure he's going to share with you in a few moments. Aruna took the general training test, different from the last two interviews who were both academics. So for any of you that are taking the general training, I think his experience and his advice will be very helpful to you. I first met Aruna when he did one of my programs, courses called the IELTS Writing Bootcamp, and that was about a year, 18 months ago now, and we've kept in touch since then, and I was delighted when he told me that he had finally got the scores that he wanted. So I'll start now and introduce Aruna to you. So Aruna, thank you for agreeing to do this interview. And firstly, can you tell us something about your awesome results and share them with us?
Hello, Benny. Definitely, I'm happy to share all my successful journey. First of all, I should thank you very much for inviting me to this interview. So far, I have taken 6 times, and the 6th time was a successful attempt in my travel in IELTS. I have got 7 in listening and speaking, and 7.5 in reading and writing, and then the overall score becomes 7.5. So I mean, this was I really needed, and I needed for the immigration for Australia. So this was my final score. When I have taken my first exam on 15th September 2012. By the time I was very new to IELTS, and I was preparing on my own. By the time I got 7 in listening and 7.5 in reading, and writing 6, and then speaking 6.5, and then the overall score is 7. But each module I need to score 7, so it was not a successful one.
Mm-hmm. And how do you feel now, having got through the examens? And 7.5 in writing is amazing. I think there are lots of people who are watching this who would love that score.
Yes, actually, absolutely, I should say I'm a bit relaxed. I mean, not bit relaxed, I should say completely relaxed now, both mentally and financially, I should say, because I have spent, I have spent 2 years and taken 6 times. Each time I need to spend money for my exams, and also for my preparation, like that, and valuable amount of time I'm having now. The preparation time I'm able to spend with my kid and my wife. So it's absolutely awesome now, and also there is no barrier on my career now to move on. That's very really important thing, I should say. Because of this IELTS, I was not able to move on to my destination. Now I'm traveling towards my goal, so it's really good. Good to achieve the goal.
Yeah, so it's a feeling that that everybody can achieve when they get through their IELTS. Good. So can you share a little bit about your IELTS journey right from the beginning? How did that go for you?
Yeah, sure. Actually, as I told you, I have taken my first exam by September 2012, which mainly due to the impressive score taken by one of my colleagues. She's from Tamil medium in my native India. So after seeing her, and also she was already 40 years plus. So after seeing her, I was impressed, and also got an idea that why can't I take if she is able to do all those things. Even though it is tougher, I should be I should work hard to achieve my goal. So in that way, I started my journey. But at the initial stage, I was very keen on preparing on myself, not to spend money for any preparation course or anything. And also, I'm not in India; I'm in Singapore now. So here the courses are very much costly. So I was very much worried about that. But I should say that there was absolutely a wrong idea I was having, because in order to achieve our goal, the right approach is really needed, and spending for a right thing is not a it's not waste of money. That I should say to all of our IELTS preparing people. So because that delays your delays your time to achieve the goal. So
Hmm.
later on, after seeing after watching your webinar, I was more interested, and I came to know that I should work on my mistakes and rectify them I'm going to appear for the next exam. So in that way, I came to know about you, and we started working from then on.
Yes, yes, and we did the writing boot camp. And I
Yes.
agree with you that if you, the writing seems to be the one that's the most challenging for many people. And it takes longer than the other parts to get to, especially band 7 and band 8. So that's why you looked for support, because your writing wasn't moving along. So, what helped you to keep focused on your goal throughout all of your preparation, even when you didn't get the score that you wanted in some of the occasions that you took your exam?
Okay. The main thing which drives me hard towards the goal is my interest on going to the English-speaking nation. Uh, that is my main intention, because whoever worked with me or whoever studied with me got a good chance to go to the English-speaking nation like Canada and the USA, something like that. Unfortunately, I was not able to get in my own company. So I was trying to find another way how to get over that, and I got an idea about general skill migration plan for Australia and other countries. So that was my first interest started at the beginning. But later on, when I came to know that I needed to clear off with IELTS, then I dropped off that plan. I was not interested. Uh, but uh, but after seeing some impressive people around me, then I started preparing myself, and which was not work. But still, the interest within me was not ready enough to, ready enough to fade in my thoughts. So I started preparing myself again and again. I should say the perseverance is really important to achieve our goal. Whatever matters, we should never give up our thoughts. So that's very important, and we should believe on ourselves. Apart from believe on ourselves, even if I believe on myself and keep working on myself without exploring the world, or without going on a right approach, then I was not able to get the goal at the right time. So right approach is really needed.
Hmm.
So these are all the factors that drive me positively in a right direction to achieve my goal.
Okay, so it's really important to keep focused on your dream and to be
Correct.
patient as well, because it sometimes takes longer than you think it's going to be.
Yes.
Okay. Mm. And what do you think might have happened if you hadn't got support at the time you did when you joined the writing boot camp?
Oh, sorry. Could you please repeat?
Yes. What do
My,
you think might have happened if you hadn't got the support with your writing?
Yeah, actually, I should definitely tell about my writing, because I was very much worried about my writing, because during my first attempt itself, I was able to get more than 7 in listening and reading, and also after several attempts, I was able to get in speaking as well. But writing, I was not able to cross 6. So when I started working with you, I feel myself that I should be able to get the right score if I'm rectifying my mistakes. And you work helped me a lot to identify my mistakes, especially on using now phrasal nouns, and correcting the mistakes on articles, and also giving me the right structure and also I should say about the spider diagram. which is really important. I was a bit lazy at the initial stage, even during the boot camp as well. But over the period, I started thinking like, realizing like the planning is really important, which will help you to save the time, and also we no need to work on ideas. Instead of that, we can make use of the time to work on the language. So that is really important. And I was having a wrong intention about writing like we should have a skeleton of sentences, and according to the topic, we can put our words and make up the essay or letter writing. But that is absolutely wrong idea. We should work on the language, and according to the question, I need to frame my phrases and complete my entire essay and also the letter writing. That is really important. All those things I learned from you. So that's a good thing. I should say that I was able. I got a chance to know about you and work with you. And
Thank you.
apart from my achievement, especially the writing, the writing score was really good from my side. That's what
Yes.
because I can't even believe myself that I got 7.5 in writing. That is really unbelievable one.
Yes, I mean your score in writing was amazing, but I think those points you made are really important. That it's the language which is paramount in the writing. A lot of people think it's the ideas, but the ideas are the least important thing. They're not important at all. The examiner wants to see how you express your ideas, not really what your ideas are. And we went through this together.
Yeah.
And it's understanding that led you eventually, I think, to get your 7.5, because your writing was good. Even in the beginning, your writing was good, but it needed you need to have that structure, as you've explained. So, what were the main turning points during your preparation that led you towards the band sevens in every part?
Actually, the main turning point I should say is during our course for writing boot camp. The day 11th essay. The day 11th essay was the one you have given a band 7 for me. Previously, you just keep saying that you have to work on articles, you have to work on the grammatical mistakes, all those things, and you have given me good guidance. And after receiving the evaluated essay from you for the day 11, confidence within me that I should be able to get a good score in writing as well, because previously I was not having that hope, because even after writing several times, I am getting the same band level like 6 or 6.5 in the border level only. That is a
Mm.
turning point. And there onwards, I started focusing on language. I started focusing on planning the essay, and also I least bother about timing for some period of time. Actually, as per your advice, I have started working on my timing at the last 10 days of my before my exam. By the time only I started working on my timing, and after knowing the right structure and the right approach, it was very easy to manage the time, and I was able to complete within 35 minutes or 40 minutes, like that, for task two especially. And 15 minutes or 20 minutes, I was able to complete my task one. So that was my turning point, and given me a real hope, I should say, in my journey of
Yes. Yes, thank you. And that is the case with the writing. As soon as you start to get band 7 and you're writing at band 7, then the timing is not an issue anymore, as you've described. Um, what was your reaction when you saw your result? Can you tell us how you felt when you saw your
it was
result?
really an absolute moment. Sorry, how to say that? It was really an wonderful moment, because I used to go to my office and check my results, and I used to ring my wife to say that these are the scores I have got this time. Uh, for the first four attempts, we were eager to see our results, myself and my wife. But every time the results are not appreciable, so I was not able to say anyone over the period, the fifth attempt, the sixth attempt and all. I was not telling my friends or anyone that I'm going to take the exam, because I feel very ashamed that I was keep doing this and everybody lost hope on me that this guy is going to do forever, and he's not going to get this score anytime like that. But on the sixth attempt was least bother and got my. I just scroll on my website and click on the button to check the results. To my surprise, suddenly it appears like everything was seven. I can't believe my eyes how it happened because I was having the intention like the speaking was not good at the sixth time as well. I spoke to the examiner very fast. That was my drawback in speaking. Some examiners used to accept that, but some examiners won't accept. That's the reason I used to keep fluctuating in speaking module. Sometimes it's 7, sometimes it's 7.5, sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 6.5, something like that. So
Hmm.
this time also we lost it. I was not able to control my tension and I lost it in speaking. I thought like that. But God's grace, it becomes 7 at least. So I called my wife. Normally it asks me every time what happened to the result, what happened to the result. But this time she forgot completely that I am going to get the result today. Then when I called, she was not able to believe. Then I took a photograph of the of monitor and sent it to her through WhatsApp. And she was crying like anything. She was not able to believe that I have got finally. So it was a wonderful. Even now I have that photograph with me. I used to check that photograph whenever I think about my IELTS journey. Even before this interview, that snap.
Yeah, that's nice. Just to check that it's really true and make sure it's there. So that's a good tip actually to take the picture.
One more interesting thing I need to say. After seeing the result, I got a mail from British Council saying that some of the results are not uploaded in the website due to some technical reasons. Then I was afraid that whether I have seen my result or some other's result. So I have rechecked again and confirmed that yeah, I got my result, my own result only. It never happened in any of the time, but the last time it happened like that. There was some technical problem in the website, the British Council website.
Oh wow, so that was a little scary moment,
Yeah,
but it was it was
tell
okay.
me to recheck
Uh,
again and again.
can you share something about the day of your exam? How did you feel on the day? Was anything different from the times you took it before, or did you have a feeling that this time you were doing better?
Yeah, I should say about this one. On the day of my sixth attempt, I was absolutely calm because I since I have taken several times, I get used to it. I get used to the process of taking the photograph and giving the fingerprints, all those things. And I was not having any tension within myself. That is really a good thing happened on that day because I was every time whenever I am going to take my exam, I was keep thinking about the what to write, what to say, what to speak, all those things. I was keep thinking and make myself too tense. That was absolutely arrested on the day, which helped me a lot to focus on my writing and also listening, and also to speak properly with the examiner. So we should not have tension within ourselves. Whatever happens, it used to go. It used to happen. We can't stop that. All those tensions and all those interest or preparations we have to put before appearing to the exam, not on the day of the exam. That I should say to everyone. It is really not going to help in any way. It is going to screw up our mind and even more worst it will happen. So it's better to be calm. A day before the exam, better not to write any listening or reading. Apart from that, you can start reading the things, reading the essays, the previous essays, whatever you have written and whatever the mistakes the teacher corrected for you. All those things you can just recollect it and you can go through of those past preparations. That is really helpful for having a good mood in the exam.
Hmm. That's good advice. And finally, what other advice would you give to students here watching this who are currently preparing for the exam?
Yeah, sure. Actually, this is a very important question which I really want to answer because I have been in this IELTS travel for 2 years, almost 2 years. So I don't want anyone to spend this much time to achieve their goal. because it is really good to achieve our goal at the right time. That is very important to move on in our career. First thing, we should never give up. Okay, we are, let's say I am not going to give up, but how to achieve our goal? Then we need to have a right approach, as I told previously. So if it is a, okay, then it's going to be a right approach. Fine. Apart from that, how to get the right approach? It's definitely needs some help from others. For in my perspective, especially for writing and speaking, we need others' help. For writing, teacher like you or any teacher on the native place, for it is, but they should be good enough to guide in a proper way, like I received from you. So that is really important in terms of writing module. And for speaking, there should be a speaking partner or a speaking group to practice together and sharing our ideas, pointing out our mistakes. All those things is really important, so that without our knowledge, our skills will get improved. Over the period, our skills will get improved, but we may not aware of it. How much we improved a lot. So for writing and speaking, this is really needed. And I got a wonderful group of speaking partners after joining the step-by-step program with you. You introduced me, Sophia and Sophia, Zara, and Fariba, and also Thomas. So they helped me a lot. You won't believe me. On the last day of my exam, I called Sophia, and she conducted me several speaking exams. So that really given me some good hope to face the exam. That is really important. Then, as I told you, spending money to the right thing is absolutely not wrong, I should say. Because if you take in my case, I was worried about spending money for courses at the initial stage. But if you see, 6 times I have paid for my exam fee. Instead of that, I should have spent one time to the right course with the right teacher, and I should achieve my goal even more earlier than now. So this advice I should say to everyone, that better to join a course online. Now we have a high-end technologies. Geographical location is not a barrier. Since I never met you in person, but still I was able to get good amount of feedback and tips from you to improve my writing and other modules. So we should make use of those technological advancements and make use of the available resources to improve ourselves and get the goal at the right time. So these are all the advice I should say to everyone. And better to form a group with like-minded people to uh, work on practicing the things, not even speaking, whatever it is, writing or reading, because everybody gathers materials on their own country, and they can share each other and help each other and grow together. So this will all the things why I'm telling. Why I'm stressing these things again and again. It will reduce your time of journey in IELTS, and you can achieve your goal at the right time, which is really important to have a good life in a short period of time. So these are the advice I should say. I don't want to keep advising and make others boring. So these are the experience I have gone through, and I want to share with others to make them avoid those mistakes whatever I have done.
Thank you. Yeah, that's really good advice. So don't give up, get help. It'll be faster. And the group you had was an amazing group, I must say, because two of you within a few weeks of each other both got really amazing results. So it is important to get support. And that support does not all have to come from a teacher. It can from, as Aruna said, like-minded people who are on the same journey, and it will shorten your journey. And as he also said, with all the technology available, there are many opportunities to do this. So
And
thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
one more thing. Finally, I want to tell you one thing, Bernie. Actually, these like-minded people, everything, all happened because of you. Since all four of us don't know each other, and we are all not from the same country. Sophia is from Germany. I am from India. They are located in Singapore. and also Fariba is from Iran, but living in Canada. Thomas is from Venezuela, and Zara is from Pakistan. So we all adjust our timing, gather together at the same time, though our timestamps are different. So this coordination should be needed, and all these things happened only because of you. I don't want to. I mean, I'm not telling these things to just to praise you, but the real thing from my heart, I'm telling that you are. And also, want to tell everyone that I was having in my mind like whether if I transfer my money to an unknown person in some other country, whether she will come back to me and give me the good teaching or not. I was having that doubt initially, but I should say, apart from a course, once the course ended, also I entered, you start giving you the support till my till my last exam. Even after I have not appeared for any course the last stage. So I'm very much thankful for you.
Thank you, Aruna. Yes, I mean, yeah, and I enjoyed working with you, and I really wanted you to pass that exam, and you did, and that's why we're here today. So it's important not just to give the course, but also to provide as much support as possible, and thank you for those kind words. So that's the end of our interview. If you are interested in finding out more about the courses that I offer for IELTS, or if you want to contact me to see how best I can support you, then I'll give you my details just now on the screen, and you can write those down. So that's my email address, bernie.wall@language-tuition.co.uk, or if you go to my website, www.ieltslearningtips.com, then there is a contact form there. You just need to fill in your details and press send, and then that will come to me, and then I'll take it from there. So it's quite easy to make contact, and that's also my Twitter name, and you can leave me a tweet there. So let me just come back. So I hope that you've been inspired by some of the things that Aruna has shared with us today, and I'm sure you'll join me in giving him many congratulations on such an amazing result. And thank you again, Aruna, for sharing your story and giving such wonderful advice to people here today. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.